Project Search. Hey y'all, it's Danny again, and today I'm bringing you a presentation about a very important environmental factor, and that is work hours. As always, pay close attention to the presentation. It contains important information. There are questions in the presentation that you'll need to answer, and be ready to share your answers with the group when we get together to discuss the material. Project Search UTMC Remote Learning Environmental Factors Part 3, Work Hours. Are you a morning person? Do you enjoy going to bed early and getting up early? Or are you a night owl? Do you feel more productive later in the day? The hours employees work differ depending on the type of business or organization they work for, and the work shift employees are assigned. During your job search, it is very important to consider what your work hours will likely be at a given job, and do your best to find jobs that suit your natural preferences. Remember, however, that there's a good chance that you will have to adjust your sleeping habits when you start working. A good job is worth the trouble. Work shifts. Many businesses and organizations assign their employees to work blocks of time that are called shifts. Typically, employers will divide work into 2 or 3 shifts. Let's define each of these shifts. First shift. At most workplaces, the first shift will start around 7 or 8 in the morning and end in the afternoon around 4 or 5 p.m. First shift hours are the most common. Most employers, no matter the industry, conduct business during the first shift time frame. If you find it easy and natural to get out of bed and start your day early, then the first shift will likely be the easiest for you. Second shift. The typical second shift will start around 3 or 4 in the afternoon and end around 11 p.m. or midnight. Second shift hours are common at several types of businesses and organizations, including restaurants, janitorial services, and retail stores. If you prefer staying up late and sleeping later into the day, then working second shift could be a good fit for you. Third shift. Third shift will start around 11 p.m. or midnight and end around 7 or 8 in the morning. Third shift hours, although less common than first and second shift hours, are often available at businesses that operate 24 hours a day. Third shift hours are for people who can sleep during the day and perform tasks through the hours when most people are asleep. Preferences versus opportunities. It is a good idea to look for jobs that offer work hours that appeal the most to you. It is possible, however, that a job you think would be a good fit for you could emerge during your job search that would require you to adjust your sleep routine. You should seriously consider applying for jobs that don't match your time of day preferences when the following things are true about the jobs in question. You know you are good at the tasks the job requires. The job offers good pay and/or benefits. You believe you would enjoy the job. The job includes aspects of your dream job. So definitely don't pass up an opportunity to have a great job just because you might have to go to bed earlier and get up earlier, or go to bed later and get up a little later than you're used to. What time of day would you prefer to work? Do you think you could adjust your sleep schedule in order to accept a job that you really want? Are you an early bird? Perhaps you're a night owl. Maybe you're somewhere in between. But whatever the case may be for you, as you're looking for a job, you're going to want to pay attention to the hours of the day that that job is performed and make sure that that's going to be okay for you. And then, of course, to remember that sometimes we can make changes to our habits and routines when a really good job comes along. I'm looking forward to discussing all of this with you when we get together. To Lou.